Well, I've got the new struts, the quick struts installed from ZZP. I don't think the lighting is that good out here. It's very bright. It definitely rides harder than what it did before on the stock suspension, but with the new quick struts from ZZP and the GMPP front sway bar and the rear ZZP sway bar with the thicker diameters, it handles really well. Let me just do a measurement here. You have to check out my other video to see what it was sitting at before, but it's at 27, about 27 and a quarter for the front. And about 27 and 3/4 for the rear. About 27 and a half roughly. It definitely didn't lower it. According to the specs on ZZP's website, they said 2 inches in the front, 1.5 inches in the rear. It definitely didn't lower it 2 inches in the front. However, I was a little worried about going that low anyways, and I think it came out perfect. I do wish that the springs were progressive springs instead of constant rate. They appear to be constant rate. I think it would have been a much better ride with variable, the progressive springs. But I didn't see those on ZZP's website. I know I could always change them out, but overall I'm happy. Like I said, together with the thicker anti-sway bars front and rear, this thing handles pretty intense. And it's not so low that it's crazy. I live in Mass, so I was worried about, having it too low for the inspection. The emissions sticker that we do, they're just getting insane. They now make the technicians wear body cams along with 3 to 5 video cameras in the shop to thwart bogus stickers being handed out. It's just unbelievable. But this is it. I'll have to borrow my friend's GoPro and just do a couple of runs around some sweepers, because I've gone around some of my favorite off-ramps, on-ramps, and turns, and it's pretty impressive. It's only a W body, so it can only go so good, so it's not like I'm expecting a Corvette handling here, but it handles so nice now. My brother's coming over tonight. He's got the 04 Dale Jr., which was in one of my other videos, so I can't wait to take him for a ride. But he's old, so he may not like the harsher ride. Who am I kidding? I'm old too, so. But I like the ride. It's definitely firmer than the stock suspension. But like I said, with the lower center of gravity. Oh, one thing I didn't do is I did buy at the same time, along with the quick struts from ZZP, I did buy the shorter dog bones to correct the axle geometry by moving the engine, tilting it forward a little bit. I didn't install those yet, simply because I wanted to see what the car was going to be like without those, because those are highly recommended with lowering springs. I'll probably, of course, still install them, but the vibration and stuff, I mean, you can tell it's a little bit different than stock, but it's not so bad that you couldn't live with it if you wanted to. My next purchase will be new tires. I gotta get that done before May, because these tires are worn. They're not gonna pass me. These are 225 55 17 wide oval by Firestone. Beautiful tire, great price, beautiful handling. I love these, especially for the long term. They actually worked out really well. But if you want to comment on what size I should go with, I mean, I'd love to upgrade my rims to 18-inch rims. It would look beautiful in the car, but I don't have the finances for that right now. So I'm just going to get new tires. I'm going to go with the Firestone Indy. They don't have the wide oval anymore, but they still have the Indy. And I'd like to go with a little bit wider, but I don't want to lose the tire height. And it's a little difficult to find the right size. It seems like by the tire specs, I should go with a 245 50 17 to maintain the same height tire that I have now, which I just think fills the gap nicely. But all right, that's it for this video. Like I said, it handles really nice. I guess it's what I expected it to handle, but it's just a good combination with the sway bars and the springs now. It's just, it just feels right. These shocks were not the adjustable. I didn't want to drop that much money on an old car. I guess the adjustable KYB shocks would have been pretty interesting, but this made me happy for now. Alright, thanks for watching, and comment if you'd like. And I think after I do the tires, car actually said it has 92,000 miles in one of my other videos. It actually has close to 96. I just haven't paid attention to it, but it still has the complete original exhaust. And I'd like to get something new, a little bit louder. Not too loud, but so I know it's on when I start it up. Probably the super turbo mufflers or something like that. Even some of the Flowmasters sound good on some of these cars. I will say that the 00 to 05 W body Monte Carlos, the 3800s, they sound like a good V6. I mean, they sound like a good engine when you do the exhaust. When you do the exhaust on the late model Challengers, they just don't sound good. And yet the V6 3800 sounds just beautiful with exhaust. I mean, it just really sounds a lot better than what you think a 6 is going to sound like. All right, thanks again for watching. Bye.